In my last video, I told you that the Progressive era was a time when ordinary people forced reform against corruption and oppression. Well, today we start a new series looking at the figures who made that possible. And we're starting with one of the boldest, Jeannette Rankin. In 1916, 4 years before women even had the right to vote nationwide, Jeannette Rankin shattered precedent and won a seat in Congress. She was the first woman in American history to hold federal office. But she wasn't just the first woman elected to Congress. She was the only woman in a chamber of 434 men. One voice surrounded by a sea of opposition, determined to be heard. She was born in Montana, raised on a ranch, and saw firsthand how hard life was for women. Limited rights, no political power, no voice. So she made suffrage her fight. She traveled across the country organizing campaigns, giving fiery speeches, and proving that women weren't just capable of politics, they were essential to it. And when Montana gave women the vote in 1914, they sent her straight to Washington. Her victory was groundbreaking, but her career was anything but easy. Rankin faced constant ridicule, with male colleagues openly mocking her for being a woman in Congress. She didn't care. She introduced the very first legislation that would eventually become the 19th Amendment, the one that guaranteed women the right to vote. But she's most remembered, or most controversial, for her votes on war. In 1917, when Congress declared war on Germany, Rankin was one of only 50 to vote no. The press called her naive, unpatriotic, and even dangerous. Criticisms that they conveniently didn't ascribe to her 49 male colleagues that did the same. Regardless, she stood by her belief that war destroyed democracy instead of defending it. Fast forward to 1941. After Pearl Harbor, the House voted 388 to 1 to declare war on Japan, and that lone no, Jeannette Rankin. Now, on the surface, it might seem reckless, even wrong, to vote against the war at that moment. But for Rankin, it wasn't about politics, it was about principle. She said, "As a woman, I can't go to war, and I refuse to send anyone else." It was political suicide. She faced insults, threats, and the end of her career, but she never wavered. Jeannette Rankin's life is proof that progress isn't just winning easy fights. It's about standing firm even when you stand alone. The Progressive era gave us trailblazers like Rankin who reshaped American democracy. And over the next few videos, I'll be telling you the stories of others who did the same. Because history doesn't move forward on its own. It takes people willing to risk everything to push it there.